ice in my grill.
Hey, what is up guys, Electric Streak here, and in this video I have another life story for you guys. This is my second life story. The first one I posted it like 2 months ago. But before we get started, I just want to say that this video is also a contest entry for the Ziovo commentating competition or contest. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the time that I almost lost my dog. Now her name is Sasha, this girl, like in case you were wondering. Now she ran away from us like a lot of times. We're not like abusing her or anything. It's just she's a very crazy dog. Like she was really hyper when she was a kid, because like when she was a little pup, because that was like 3 months after we got her, so she was like 5 or 6 months or something like that, which was like about 2.5 years ago. So we were in Alexandria in Egypt, and I used to go there like a lot when I was a kid, but this was the last day we were leaving, and we were packing up. We put everything, like all the bags, in the car, and then one of my sisters were holding the dog like by the leash, of course, and then she ran away. She just slipped out of her hand and she ran away. And I was the fastest when we were kids. Well, I'm still the fastest from my sisters, but I mean when we were like 2.5 years ago, I was like really like legit fast. So I ran after her, and I thought she went in a building. Well, of course she's faster than me, but so that's how I lost sight of her. I thought she went in a building, and then I went like 10 floors. Like the building was like 20 stories or something like that. So I went up 10 floors, and I didn't find her. And then I went back down, and then I didn't find her. And then my sisters caught up, and then they said no, she went in like in the same building that I was looking at. So I went up, and this time I went up the whole 20 floors, and then we couldn't find her, and all the doors were locked. So there was no way like she went in one of the apartments. So we didn't find her. So we went 20 floors for nothing, and then we went back down. Yeah, so we went back down, and then we thought she went in another building. Like we said, oh no, maybe we just went in the wrong building. So we went in the other building, because we thought she went there, and I think it was like a 10-story building, 10-floor building. So we went the whole way up. We didn't find her. And then we just like ran around the streets for like 5 minutes and still couldn't find her. And in Alexandria, the streets are very complicated, and they're all connected to each other. So it was really hard to find her, because like one road would lead us in a completely different area from where she was. So it was pretty hard to find her. And then after all that, like after we went to a 20-story high building, and then after going up another 10-story high building, we found out that she actually ran back to my mom, who was waiting by the car. And you know, it was just like, you know, that moment when you're just really mad, but you can't do anything because you're tired. That was what we felt like. So yeah, that was it. I don't know if this was short. Like I think it was alright. Like it was like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, this was the time that I almost lost my dog, and I hope it never happens again, because that was really tiring. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also, Ziovo, I hope you enjoyed this life story. And yeah, see you in my next video.